We often hear people telling us that becoming rich is easy, especially when they want to sell us some get-rich-quick schemes. In such situations, it's essential to be cautious because becoming wealthy is not easy, especially when you are young. To truly become rich, you need strategies, and this includes how you spend your money. When I was in my 20s, I had no understanding of these principles. It took years of trial and error, adjustments, and time to develop a proper understanding. I'm willing to share my experiences with you. I personally believe that these 8 things, if you consistently spend money on them, will prevent you from becoming rich. However, if you can avoid buying them, your chances of becoming wealthy will increase significantly. Thank you for watching my video, and welcome to my channel. As a new content creator, your support and subscriptions are essential to me. If you like my video, please consider to subscribe. Thank you. The first thing you should stop spending money on is the various inconspicuous small items you buy while shopping. When my husband and I were in our early 30s, we used to feel puzzled every month when dealing with our credit card bills. It seemed like we hadn't spent much, but our balance always ended up being quite high. At that time, we had started to learn about personal finance through some courses, and we began to suspect that we might be spending money on inconspicuous things without realizing it. We wondered if we were inadvertently spending a significant amount on these small, seemingly insignificant items. To confirm our theory, I printed out the bank statements for the previous 6 months and was shocked when I looked at them. Those seemingly inconspicuous small items included things like gum, chips, chocolates that we picked up while grocery shopping, as well as underwear and other small items we bought during shopping trips. When we added it all up, we were spending over $800 per month on these items, which were not essential at all. We realized that we often make this mistake. When shopping, each small item may only cost $2 or $3, and individually, it doesn't seem like a big deal. However, these small expenses add up over time, and the numbers can become significant. Worse yet, we often don't even realize that we are constantly spending on unnecessary things, slowly depleting our limited income. Since then, my husband and I have become more mindful when shopping, reminding each other not to buy these inconspicuous non-essential items. The second thing you should stop buying is expensive gifts. We often tend to believe that our circle of friends is fantastic, and our friends will always be our best friends, especially when we are young. However, looking back, most of the friends from our college days or early working years, while still in touch, have lost that deep, intimate connection. Many have moved on from our lives and have no significant role in our current life. Buying expensive gifts for these friends, especially those who are destined to be temporary in our lives, doesn't make much sense. Honestly, if your friends expect expensive gifts from you, they may not be genuine friends. True friendships don't require you to buy expensive gifts to demonstrate your bond. This principle applies not only in your youth but throughout life. It's not that you shouldn't buy nice things, but rather you should spend within your means. To accumulate more wealth for investment and to make your money work for you, every dollar you spend should be worth it. Just because there's some money in your bank account doesn't mean you can afford it. Often, that money serves as a safety net for unforeseen circumstances. So, think twice before buying expensive gifts for yourself or your friends. The third thing you should avoid spending money on is a new car. Who doesn't like new cars? They're cool and stylish. But unfortunately, buying a new car can be a significant obstacle to building wealth. People often buy cars on loans to appear better off or maintain a certain image, even when they don't have their own house, and their financial stability is barely maintained. Doing this, besides making you look good, doesn't contribute to wealth building. In my early 20s, I bought my first car, a brand new SUV from Suzuki with white leather seats and a big sunroof. When I saw it at the dealership, I bought it without hesitation, financed through a loan. The loan terms required me to make a $7,000 balloon payment after 4 years, which I didn't fully understand at the time. Many years later, I realized that I ended up paying over $10,000 extra for that car in addition to its original price. Even worse, when I wanted to buy another car, I have to trade in this Suzuki for only $5,000. Looking back, I can't believe how financially unaware I was. Buying a new car is a surefire way to diminish its value as soon as you drive it off the lot, losing 10% of its value, and after 5 to 6 years, it can lose 55% to 60% of its value. It's a wealth killer. Learn from my mistakes, you don't need to repeat them. Avoid buying new cars, especially just for making you look good. The fourth thing to avoid spending money on is various extended warranty. When I bought my first car, I paid for an extended warranty. They added this cost to my car loan each month. Looking back, this was one of the biggest mistakes I ever made. I didn't actually need an extended warranty because when I bought the new car, it already came with a manufacturer's warranty covering the first 2 years. Purchasing the extended warranty was completely unnecessary, and even worse, I never even used it, let alone understood the terms and conditions for making claims. It was like throwing money down the drain, a complete waste. Many car dealerships aggressively promote extended warranties because they don't make much profit on the actual car sale, but they can profit from selling these extended warranties. However, for consumers, extended warranties are often unnecessary. Ask yourself, how many times have you actually needed one? The fifth area where you should stop spending money is dining out. The average American household spends over $300 per month on dining out. Frequent restaurant visits are another way to waste money. Dining out can be convenient, you eat, leave, and don't have to cook or do the dishes. However, it can be a financial drain. This doesn't mean you can't dine out at all, but it's essential to restrain yourself and your family from dining out too often, especially when you're trying to save money for the future. In our household, we typically dine out once a month for a nice meal. On other days, we cook at home, and my husband, who is talented at cooking, often prepares meals that everyone enjoys. So, we rarely eat out. If you're not great at cooking, there are plenty of cooking tutorials on YouTube that can help you learn. You might even discover a new passion in the process. The sixth thing you should stop buying is spending money on your passions. I know this might make some people uneasy, so let me explain. Yes, everyone has their passions and things they're enthusiastic about. My passion used to be buying various designer handbags. Whenever I saw unique and stylish handbags, would get the urge to buy them, and they were quite tempting. But they often came with a high price tag. So, I set a rule for myself: I could have 3 bags at a time, one in black, one in white, and one in a vibrant color. When I got tired of one, I would sell it and buy a new one. Sometimes, as long as the quality was good, would consider buying second-hand bags. My principle was to respect the value of money, buy quality items, but avoid excessive spending. Regardless of what your passion is, remember to allocate a reasonable budget for it and stick to that budget. You can have your own plan and budget, but the key is to be moderate. The seventh thing to avoid purchasing is various subscriptions. With the booming development of the internet, people worldwide have, to a greater or lesser extent, wasted a lot of money on unnecessary subscription services. For software development companies, these subscription services are undoubtedly a great way to generate ongoing revenue because once we subscribe, we have to keep paying month after month. However, this type of expense comes with 2 significant downsides. First, we tend to subscribe to many services we don't need, and second, we often forget about them, while our bank accounts continue to silently drain each month. Paying for subscriptions that you genuinely need can be beneficial, whether they enrich your entertainment or help you stay fit. Still, those unnecessary and forgotten subscriptions can easily get out of control, leading to significant financial waste. So, when subscribing, always make sure you're getting good value from the service, and cancel them when you no longer need them. The eighth thing to stop consuming is tobacco and alcohol. This should be self-evident. Excessive spending on smoking and drinking has numerous drawbacks, causing not only financial waste but also cause health problems. Smoking is a leading cause of various health problems, including heart disease, stroke, lung cancer, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, COPD, oral cancer, throat cancer, esophageal cancer, and more. Smoking also accelerates the aging process, leading to skin aging and yellowing of teeth. Additionally, those around smokers are exposed to the dangers of secondhand smoke, which can lead to similar health issues, especially in children and pregnant women. Smoking is an expensive habit, with significant funds being spent on buying cigarettes daily, weekly, or monthly. While moderate alcohol consumption isn't necessarily harmful, excessive drinking is very detrimental, linked to various health problems. Moreover, alcohol abuse can lead to addiction, impacting people's finances and normal life. To become wealthy, we need to cut back on expenses. To put it simply, if you want to save money, use your imagination, and you'll always find ways to do so. However, remember to increase your income simultaneously, which is called opening up new streams of income. I've made videos on both of these aspects, so if you're interested, you can check them out. That wraps up today's video content. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed our video, please consider subscribing to our channel. See you next time.